This scheduling broadcasts works. Nebul, the boss. Wilbs from the Northern Line, hello. Hold on, let me get you guys up on the gimbal. And we will begin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. No. Let's do this. Let's do that. Show you other way. There we go. All right, who's in the room? Who is in the room? Who is in the room? Or do we only have creepers in the room right now who don't comment? Who's in the room? Talk to me. Oh, we lost one person. I might have lost a creeper. Might have lost a creeper. Maybe I have two creepers in the room. I had to shut the Wi-Fi off. That Alistair Bruce in the house? Good to see Alistair Bruce. Look, it's a production light. It's a production light. Good to see you, Jim. All right. Let's see if we have any remnants from this morning's shoot. They were shooting the Deuce here at St. Patrick's. Oh, yeah, look at this. This is a big, whatever they did here was a big, what a day. Good to see you, Wilbs, out there in the Northern Line. I actually watched Unfinished London and the Unfinished Northern Line episode last night. So this is an electrical box. Got all the electrical boxes still set up, it looks like. Looks like they're still cleaning up. So this was a production of the Deuce. When I went out to work this morning, they took over the whole area. They had the craft services tent up for the snacks, but it looks like they're all done for the day. They're all done for the day. Packing up. Brooklyn, see? It's a big movie set. It's not real. See? It proves it. Just big, gigantic $40,000, $80,000 lights just hanging out here in the street. I'm always amazed how nobody steals from productions, large productions like that. That's like a $40,000 light. Good to see you, Meg. So, Meg, if you see anyone using any variation of my username on the other app, please delete, report, and block. Nebul, bienvenue. So that guy was in Marty's broadcast today, Nebul. These people. This is why I absolutely loathe Periscope. I hate it. I hate them now. I freaking hate them. Yeah, I got Norm out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Welcome. Got to see a pretty nice sunset tonight, it looks like. Looks like we are on course for a very nice sunset. Coming up at 55 past the hour. Yeah, no, I don't have another account. I don't have a troll account. Exactly. No, the radio show, you're gonna know it's me, because even though I will make a new Twitter page for it, for the radio show, the radio show's username is gonna be a variation of WMAZ with the call numbers and all that. So, but when I post on Twitter, I'll probably put like Dutch posted this, because it's a real radio station, right? It's a real radio station. So this is a big, gigantic generator here. This is an electrical generator, probably just for the lights. But yeah, if you see any variation of my name on there, that is not me. That is not me. I don't even have Periscope in my phone anymore. And today, because of this Dutch Ma's spirit character, I deleted the Periscope app from the Roku box. So yeah, there you go. So I'm not even gonna watch Periscope now. So I'm gonna be gloriously, blissfully ignorant about what's going on over there now. No, not a good spirit. No, I would love to know who it is. I would love to know the miserable person who made that account, because that's a sad person. Let's be honest, guys. That's a sad person. Moving the wires. They must be doing the really tough stuff right now. All right, they're breaking down the lights and all that. Yeah, they're breaking down light stuff. Breaking down lights. This was whatever this production was today for The Deuce, HBO series called The Deuce. It must have been a lot of shooting today, because they had a lot of equipment out. How are the nacho fries from Taco Bell? He was checking today. We didn't see any imposters. Good. That's what I like to hear. Let me try to get this chat on the screen. I want the chat. Yeah, that's right. Your new favorite neighborhood. The one, the only, Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Bay Ridge, top of the food chain. Okay, this should work. That should work. They're delicious, only $1. Oh, I gotta check that out. They're delicious, only $1 at Taco Bell. Bong. I love the conspiracy theory behind the Taco Bell logo. Have you ever heard of it? Basically, to some people, the Taco Bell logo looks like the demonic eye of the devil, and and then compare that with their weird ass marketing campaigns. And Taco Bell is nothing but the Illuminati feeding us tacos and nacho fries. And the damn YouTube algorithm. I used to love Astoria, and now you add Bay Ridge. Yeah, Astoria and Bay Ridge are pretty much the same. What did I do to get the chat on the screen? I had to basically turn off and on the little chat, toggle the little chat thing in the Streamlabs app. So I'm using the Streamlabs app, and there's a little thing where there's an editor where you could toggle, like you see like the Dutch Ma's, well, you could probably barely see it, the Dutch Ma's Live little logo on the upper right-hand side of the screen. But then like sometimes the chat doesn't come on, so I turn it off and on, and that usually fixes it. But Streamlabs is great. Streamlabs seems to be more stable than the YouTube app to live stream on. And the nice thing about live streaming on Streamlabs is that as you can see, the signal quality is really, really good. You have a signal indicator on your end, so you know when the signal drops out, and you know how many frames per the frame rate you're broadcasting at. Yeah, no, stabilization is going to come soon, Nibble. Naya currently lives in Astoria. She's not from Astoria. Yeah, they're doing some major work here underneath the highway here. They're basically redoing the pillars. So this is the part of the bridge that takes you from the Verrazano down onto the Belt Parkway. And this morning there was a big old accident on here this morning. And I know that because when I walked out of my house this morning to go to work, the streets were clogged full of traffic. And everyone was honking their horns. So I had a very crazy morning with 35 beautiful men and women from New Zealand They were coming from some kind of, not necessarily a tourism-based company, more of like an action sports kind of company. They offered like zip lining tours and stuff like that down there in New Zealand, and they were having a kind of a retreat, corporate retreat, and today was their first day. They got to New York this morning at 1 o'clock. They landed in JFK at 1 o'clock this morning, so this is why they were about 45 minutes late getting to the tour. It was really funny. But I had a bunch of people the people who did wake up and came down first from their hotel rooms, they had all the questions in the world. And I love it when people ask me questions, but a very unique tour. We had a bus rented out. And what we did was, they're staying here in Brooklyn. They're staying in a hotel in downtown Brooklyn. So we picked them up. And basically, me and this tour director guy has to be with these people until 2 weeks from now. So, but we basically got a coffee, which was nice, figured out a game plan, and it was a lot of fun, a lot of freaking fun. And to give you an idea of how good the tips were, when I left the group in the Upper East Side, I took an Uber home. I treated myself to an Uber. So today was a very, very, very good day, but I came home and went right to bed. You gotta love coffee. Yeah, we get to the hotel. Well, I get to the hotel and the tour director's already like, all right, thanks for coming on time. He looked very upset. He was a guy who was very punctual. He had dinner reservations for them at this very posh, foofy restaurant on the Upper East Side. They offered me to have lunch with them, but I was like, the restaurant looked too snooty, if you will. So I decided not to and just go home. But we had a really good walk around Central Park. And it was a lot of fun actually driving into Manhattan in this little bus. And I got to be the guy with the microphone on the bus as we drove over the Brooklyn Bridge in traffic, which was great. In traffic, we rode over the Brooklyn Bridge. So they got to hear all my stories. And my favorite story, of course, is the elephants. So while you're up there, that's always a fun story to think about if you're stuck in traffic on the Brooklyn Bridge. Think about all those weight of all those cars on the bridge not moving, and think about when P.T. Barnum paraded 21 elephants in lockstep over the bridge, amongst with giraffes and tigers, and just like the movies. It was really funny. It was really funny. And we got caught in traffic, so the tour director kind of knows me, but he let me kind of just do my thing. And because a lot of the people were tired. Like a lot of the people who came out, like we were supposed to have 40 or 40 something people. Only 35 showed up. And so they were, people were really tired. So I kind of eased them in the day on the bus. And luckily the traffic helped people kind of get ready for their little walk around Central Park. And then we took all the Instagrams, and this is why by the way, this is why I get no Instagrams from me today in Central Park. It's because I was just so busy with everyone. I get so lost. I realized when I got home, it's like, wow, I took no Instagrams again. I should have took at least a picture of me in the bus this morning, but whatever. But the bus is fun. I would like to do a bus more often. It's like a captive audience. Yeah, it looks beautiful, right? We're gonna get a really nice sunset. But I came home, took an Uber home. Yeah, it was a busy day. It was really a busy day, Nibble. Yes, it was. It was like a blur. Like once I got there, we had coffee. We kind of planned out the tour, and then next thing you know, for like almost 3 hours, it was like a blur. Well, more than 3 hours actually, more than 3 hours. But I wasn't expecting the bus. Like I knew we were going to be on a bus, but I didn't know the bus was equipped with a, look at this jerk off. I wasn't expecting a bus with a microphone. So that was like a treat for me. And then I thought the tour director was going to talk, but he's like, no. He had to get the restaurant. He had to let the restaurant know that we were going to be 20, 30 minutes late. And it's funny. Got somebody pulled over there. Maybe the highway patrol. I did love it. It was a lot of fun. It was a great way to start the tour and kind of break the ice with the big group. Because then I became that guy in Central Park with the flag. I had a red flag with me, and the tour director kind of made sure nobody left the group. So it was good. We go into that autopilot mode, especially in Central Park. But the park was jumping. There was a lot of people in the park in the morning. A lot of people. It was beautiful. It was absolutely gorgeous in the park. Just like it is right now. It's really nice out right now. Yeah, I was the guy with the red flag on a really, really tall pole. Oh, he's gonna go through the red light. Yes. Let's see. She doesn't reach. Oh, that was Jersey. Jersey didn't realize that he could turn on the green. He could make the right turn on the green, because it's an arrow that's pointing to the right. Yes, we did see the Mandarin duck. Wilbs, here's a really funny thing. I had a couple of naysayers. You actually thank you, Wilbs. You letting me tell my whole story. What was really funny was we did begin at the Mandarin Duck. We had our little bus drop us off at 5th Avenue and 60th Street, and that was the first thing we were going to see was the Mandarin Duck. And I had a couple of naysayers who were like, "Oh no, that's an animal. How do you know this animal's going to be there?" And then the joke was he's on Twitter. He's on Jack Dorsey's Twitter, and then it was almost too perfect. Like, as we got to the location in the pond by 60th Street, by the Gatsbo Bridge, there were already photographers there. There was somebody doing a live stream, and the duck was right there. You have a great picture? You'll tweet it? Okay, awesome. There's a couple of people who go around and they follow the Mandarin duck. So there are some people who actually make sure the animal is safe. But it was pretty awesome. And everyone got their picture. We got oohs and ahs. It was so funny. It was so funny. It was like, it made the tour. It began the tour on such a good note. And then, like, for a lot of those people, for I would say the majority of them, it was their first time in New York. And good to see you, Chris. So they got a good impression. I believe they're going to Broadway this week. A lot of them have lots of varied plans. Some of them, I even told them about the Bloody Brains and the jukebox. So if they want to go out to Coney Island on Friday or Saturday, there's something for them to do that's very, very, very local. I guess we'll stand right here at the top of the hill, because it's so nice. Yay! Good. I gotta get my hours straight. I'm gonna stare at the clock. It's 6:20. 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 I hate this daylight savings time crap. But this is how you fix your daylight savings time, ladies and gentlemen. How do you fix your daylight savings time? You stare at the sun. That's right, Norm. A classic sunset right here next to the Verrazano Narrows Bridge, right? Almost too perfect. Almost too perfect. And by the way, Jim, big shout out to Bill Evans and WLNG, the East End of Long Island's finest classic rock radio. I listen to 92.1 at LNG all the time now. I wake up to them. So I highly recommend checking out WLNG. If you like the radio show. If you like the radio show, WLNG comes pretty damn close. It's out there in Sag Harbor. That's right, Bob. Sag Harbor's finest. Good to see you. Picture perfect indeed. That's right, Sag Harbor's own WLNG. That's my new jam when I wake up in the morning. I throw that bad boy on. Oh man, they play the good tunes. It's what WCBS FM 101 should be, but they play way too many commercials. Good to see you, Bob. Welcome. Yeah, they've been broadcasting since the 60s. I know. I looked at the history the other day and I was like, wow. And some of those DJs have been on there for like 30, 40 years. but classic radio. I mean, they barely play any commercials. They barely play any commercials. And then the commercials they do play are like these, I love local commercials, right? The famous Rusty Pots, that's right. Yay, LNG. We got some LNG fans. Yeah, the great Bill Evans from Channel 7, the weatherman. He's now DJing, he's filling in for Mackin, Bill Mackin or something like that. And then I think his wife is going to give him a time slot on there. It's just going to be great. Oh, this is why I love live streaming. Yeah, his wife bought the radio station for like $2.1 million. Listen, this is what a lot of people may not realize. I think I mentioned this before in a live stream. Morning personalities on TV, especially here in New York City, people grow attachments to these people. Like, these are people who, they're part of the family. You're waking up with them, and people get very attached. And for me and many other people, Bill Evans, man, he's the weather guy. He uses my favorite terminology, which is dumpster fire. I love that. It's like, oh, tomorrow's going to be a dumpster fire. So, listen, he's doing his radio now, and watching him do his radio show is so good. He takes requests, and usually because he posts it on Twitter or whatever, people watch him all over the tri-state area. It's really great. But it was so cool. Like the other night, like his wife brought him dinner on the live stream when he was doing the radio show, and it was so neat. We're eating good tonight. LNG, where the G is for green, folks. Where the G is for green. Look at that view. We got a great view tonight, man. We got a great view. It's warm out here. I brought my gloves, but I'm not wearing them. It is a little windy. It is a little windy out here, but nothing too crazy. Nothing the gimbal cannot handle. Should get NYC ferry passing by soon. Good to see you, Tracy. Welcome. We just here underneath the Verrazano Bridge watching the sunset. Another 20 more minutes and the sun will be down. Yeah, no more fog. The fog has pushed on. This is New York. It could be summer in the morning and winter at night. And like that snow squall we had. Like the snow squall we had. Good to see you out there, Maryland. Yeah, good. You wore your sunglasses out today. Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed the lovely salt air of the ocean. An amazing view indeed. An amazing view indeed. Here at the water. The entrance to New York Harbor right here. This is called the Narrows. To my left-hand side, the Atlantic Ocean. To my right-hand side, New York Harbor. If you keep on going around the bend here, we will encounter the Statue of Liberty, New York Harbor. Lower Manhattan is in kind of that direction over there. We are on the westernmost tip of Long Island right now. But we're just gonna soak in just around the harbor bend. That's right. That's why it's called Bay Ridge. That's why it's called Bay Ridge. We're on the ridge by the bay. We're on the ridge by the bay. Good to see you, Russell. Welcome. Across the way, of course, Staten Island. Some people like to call it Garbage Island. Fun fact, the Fresh Kills landfill, at one point the largest garbage dump in the world, is taller than the Statue of Liberty. That's right, 65 miles west of Center Moriches, Long Island. You want to give Jim a follow right there. A beautiful view indeed, Mary. Had to get out. And Mary, when you're in the other app, if you see anyone with any variation of my username, that is not me. That is not me. So if you see any variation of my username, please block and report. Just tweeted a picture of the bridge. Awesome. On Twitch, yeah. Tomorrow at 11:45-ish, we're gonna have jet fighters flying up and down the Hudson River. So perfect timing for me. I'll do my bicycle tour, and then I'm gonna And then I'm going to show you guys those jet fighters flying up and down the Hudson River. So perfect timing for that. So jet fighters tomorrow, 11:45 in the morning. Yeah, there's an account evidently that's using my name, and it's not good. They're going around. They trolled Jamie last night and some other people, and it's not cool. Not cool. So please, yeah, and just delete Periscope altogether. Do me a favor. Yeah, I am totally away from the other app. I really deleted it now. I'm not even going to watch it now. But jet fighters tomorrow on the live stream. Get ready for that. It's going to be really cool. The weather is getting a lot better this weekend, Russell. The weather is getting a lot better this weekend. It's going to be a fantastic week. I am looking forward to going to work tomorrow. Evidently tomorrow my bicycle tour is an electric bicycle tour, so that means I get to be extra wacky, keeping my energy up. I know, you're that close, I know. Oh, we got the Atlantic Highlands boat leaving the harbor right now, coming out from Pier 11 Wall Street. Ooh, 46. Yeah, that's nice and warm. That is nice and warm. I think it's 46 right now where I'm at. I'll see you later, Mary. Have a great night. It is getting better as you fly across the pond. Awesome. Yeah, it's going to get a lot better. But there is the Atlantic Highlands catamaran making its way out to Atlantic Highlands, Georgia. We gotta do that ferry ride. Look who it is! Everybody follow Duty Ron, a fantastic resource on here, retired New York City detective. Welcome, Duty Ron. Welcome. Welcome. We're just hanging out here watching the sunset. Beautiful sunset. Got to get used to the time change. Everyone follow. If you're not already, do me a favor. Follow Duty Ron. Pretty eclectic mix of content, but a resource here on YouTube to say the least. Keeping you safe from all the jagaloons all around the internets there. You're more than welcome, Duty Ron. Awesome. Tracy, it's a good subscription. It is worth it. It is worth it. Make sure you click that notification bell too. Jean says hello. Hello, Jean. Welcome to the Narrows. Ah, it's so nice out here. Good to see you, Ron. Hopefully everything's going well for you. Hopefully you're enjoying these nice warmer temperatures. Uh-oh. Duty Ron just sent out the troops. I'm a little nervous. I gotta put on my A game now. Thank you so much for sharing out. Your neighbor's in the St. Patrick's... Really? Your neighbor's in the St. Patrick's Day Parade program. Awesome. I gotta find me the St. Patrick's Day Parade program now. And I think we're gonna do the St. Patrick's Day Parade again here in Bay Ridge. I don't know when that is. I think that's at the end of the month. But we'll probably walk down the block and do that on a Sunday morning. I know the troops are coming in. I gotta be careful. Sunday, I believe, is gonna be a okay day. I don't think it's gonna rain too much, but it's not gonna be cold. I can tell you that much. It's not gonna be cold. It's gonna be good weather. I think the only rainy day is on Friday, if I'm not mistaken. I think Friday is the big rain day, but I don't think we're gonna get it. Oh no, your parade got rained out yesterday. Do they have a backup day? Do they have a rain date? This is the thing about St. Patrick's Day's parades. Oh, you heard St. Patrick's Day parade. Okay, awesome. Yeah, St. Patrick's Day parade on Sunday. It's gonna look really good. Good to see you, Trudy. Oh, the 31st. Good. No, I won't be, because you know why, Meg? Even if I were to get down there, I wouldn't be able to broadcast because I can't get a signal. When you're in a big parade like that, you in general can't get a signal. So I wasn't planning on going down to the St. Patrick's Day parade. If anything, you'll see the local St. Patrick's Day parade here in Bay Ridge. But you never know. Maybe Marty will go down there or something like that. But usually, in general, you can't get a really good signal at big events like that, unless you have a live view solo, and that's the thing I am saving up for. Oh, you change it on the 30th. See, you change it at the end of the month. See, why don't we go with Europe and just abolish daylight savings time altogether? Why can't we do that? Why can't we just abolish it altogether? I want to abolish daylight savings time. It's antiquated. I woke up with the biggest headache this morning. I woke up in a panic. I thought I was waking up late. Yeah, we got to get rid of it. We got to get rid of it. Yeah, I know you guys changed on the last weekend in March. I know Europe changes on the last weekend. But I know you guys are going for, I believe, the EU, right? You guys are going for a vote to get rid of it. Yeah, Marty goes to the parades, yeah. That's right. It does. No, it takes a week. For me, it takes like 5 days, Jim, to adjust. It takes me like 5 days. This is why I'm out here staring at the sun right now with all of you guys. Well, you know that feeling. That's right. I know. Trudy, don't get me started. Trudy, don't get me started. The people who were on the tour today, they were really feeling the time change. Yeah, Europe is trying to just leave it alone. And I heard Trump also mention something today about like getting rid of it, which that'll be great. If he does that, that'll be freaking amazing. If there's any kind of legacy he wants to leave. It is beautiful, Blondie. Good to see you. Welcome to the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. Welcome to Brooklyn, Bay Ridge, Brooklyn to be exact. We're staring at the sun setting. Staten Island, across the way, across the Narrows. To my left-hand side, the Atlantic Ocean. To my right-hand side, New York Harbor. And actually, since the lighting is so nice on it, we'll zoom down here to these benches, because right down there, between those first two trees, that is where very young, what's his name? Vinnie Barbarino, John Travolta. They filmed that scene where they sit on the bench talking about are people buried in the bridge? Right down there. That's where they filmed that. Saturday Night Fever. Good to see you, Dawn. I think so. They really do need to make it year-round. Yes, we are watching the ferries go by. We just saw 2 Sea Streak ferries go by. You're late, but you're here in time, Laurie. You're here to watch the sunset. Good to see you, Laurie. Welcome. Good to see you, Cup of Joe. Welcome. Let's get a little traffic report here before we see the rest of the sun go down. There's the Belt Parkway here. The eastbound lanes here are moving. Okay. Hello, Don. Welcome. Eastbound lanes. We got a little bit of traffic building up here, but it always builds up here because they're coming off the Verrazano Bridge. Right here, the beautiful 14th longest suspension bridge in the world, the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. Built in 1964, is one of the first bridges in the world to have to take into account the curvature of the Earth. The tower that you see right there stands some 249 feet above the high water mark, and it's 1/8 inch further apart at the top than it is at the bottom because of that curvature of the Earth. If we were to drain all the water in the Narrows, these towers would be as tall as the Empire State Building, roughly 1,400 feet. Tour guide mode. There it is, folks. Tour guide mode. Used to live in Park Slope. Awesome. And it was Anne Hathaway bought a nice house out there. No. Anne Hathaway she lives over in Brooklyn Heights. Somebody recently, a movie star recently bought a very lovely house in Park Slope. And of course, Captain Picard, he lives between 4th and 5th Avenue in Park Slope. Jean-Luc Picard. What is his name? What is his real actor? What's the actor's real name? I'm blanking on Patrick Stewart. Patrick Stewart lives over there on, I believe, President Street between 3rd and 4th Avenue, or 4th and 5th Avenues. Anders, good to see you, my friend, out there in the Netherlands. Ah, you lived on Barclay Place. Nice. That is a very different, if you lived there in the 90s or in the 80s, it's a very different place now. Especially now with the Barclay Center not that far away. That's a nice area. You could get yourself a nice brownstone over there. This is good living. This is cool. Good to see you, Zobug. Zobug Pickles, welcome. Good to see you, Abby, out there in the Netherlands. Team Orange representing this evening. Yeah, oh yeah, it's a bit different here, Blondie. Come on back. Come on back to New York. Come on, we ain't going nowhere. Waiting for another NYC ferry to come in. Where are these NYC ferries, damn it? And get our single shot. Oh, it's very pricey. In the top 15 most expensive neighborhoods now is Park Slope. I believe they're the 14th or 13th most expensive neighborhood in New York City. But you can live amongst movie stars and creative professionals and have the beautiful Prospect Park not that far. Have another New York question. Just throw it out there, Tracy. What is it? What is it? I love New York questions. What'd it be? As we look here down towards Staten Island. This is where I live. It's kind of amazing, right? Isn't this amazing? I'm not that far from my house. Good to see you, Storm Fox. Ooh, still daytime, yeah. This ridiculous daylight savings time nonsense. It is 6:38 here on the East Coast right now, 38 past the hour around the world. As we stare at the giver of life, the giver of death, the one, the only, the sun. Yeah, Abby's getting a look at. Oh, I heard you guys are getting a storm over there, right? You guys getting a storm over there in Europe? Such a beautiful sunset indeed. 5:38 out there in the great state of Illinois. Whoa. So the street that the ferry ran from is from 69th Street, from the 69th Street Pier to where the Staten Island Ferry docks today. Dangerous Criminals, good to see you. Thanks for dropping by, Dangerous Criminals. Is Verrazano named for a person? No, Verrazano is named for a person. I'll tell you about Verrazano in a second. Germany, I hope Germany doesn't continue daylight savings time. That's good. Ooh, heavy wind and rain tomorrow. Stay safe. A very gorgeous day, Trudy. So, Giovanni de Verrazano, he was an Italian explorer, and he basically discovered this area right here is called the Narrows, and he thought New York Harbor was a lake, so thus he didn't go further in. So he didn't discover New York Harbor. That was Henry Hudson who did that back later on in 1609. But he basically came in a little bit, turned around, and went right back to Italy. But Giovanni de Verrazano, the name of the Verrazano Narrows Bridge. Good to see you. Aloha from Hawaii. Enjoy the weather out there. Not as bad as ours. Well, okay, at least you have sunlight in a week. Good. I'm glad you're going to get some sunlight in a week. Go Yankees. I'm a Mets fan, but go Yankees. Which bridge are they tearing down? Good to see you, Dave. You too. Good to see you, Dawn. I just backed out. Went away. It's okay. So good to see you there, Dangerous Criminals. Welcome. So as the traffic gets crazy. So which bridge are they tearing down? I don't think they're tearing down any. Well, they tore down the whatchamacallit bridge recently, the Tappan Zee Bridge. That's just north of New York City. And then another bridge they tore down about a year ago now is the Pulaski Bridge. Or not the Pulaski Bridge, the Kosciuszko Bridge. Kosciuszko Bridge. That's the bridge that goes between Queens and Brooklyn. And that one they imploded. And now we have a new bridge in its place. Yep, they blew it up. They blew it all up. Traffic building up on the Belt Parkway behind me right now. Traffic on the Verrazano looking good. Still 9 Green Bridge, okay. Whoa, thank you so much for the super chat, Blondie. Thank you so much for the super chat. There's Bill Murray to thank you. Thank you. It's all good, dangerous criminals. You can always watch on replay. Thank you so much, Blondie, for the super chat. Whee! This sun is pretty on the water, right? As the seagulls begin to sing. You may chase again this weekend. Hells yeah, go chase those storms, man. That's good content. We don't have. There's not too many storm chasers out there in Europe. Good to see you, Marine. And thanks for Duty Ron. Thank you, Duty Ron, for sending in the troops. He always does that. This is Jack Cafferty. That's right. Another one of my all-time favorites, Jack Cafferty. Jack Cafferty, Sue Simmons, live at 5. One of my favorite duos ever. One of my absolutely favorite duos. Welcome, Maureen. Maureen, welcome. Cheryl, hugs all around. All right, don't you love Sue Simmons? Duty Ron is the best. He is a resource. I don't think you guys realize this. Duty Ron is seriously, that is a resource to have. Following Duty Ron keeps you safe here on the internet. Believe me. Just straight up good advice. Are you hear the seagulls? They're flying above my head. Hopefully they get into the shot. But they're flying above my head right now. See? Oh, there. Come on, get in the shot, guys. Uh-oh. Here we go. Yep. Duty Ron, a good follow. Definitely a good follow to have. While you watch for the poop, exactly. You definitely do Ron, you do a great job. You know, you really care about your audience. Not a lot of YouTubers do that, folks. No, they want food. They want they want some French fries or something. They want some Nathan's French fries. Absolutely, no. Ron is, and it's nice that he changes it up because, you know, talking about crime all the time, sometimes you get a bit fatigued. So, you know, it takes you out to the park, takes you out to the car wash, takes you out traveling. It's nice when they change it up, and that's how you know he cares. So, that's what you want him. You're not following Duty Ron. If you hear on the replay, click on his comment, the 3 little dots to the right-hand side of his name. Go to his channel and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. Good to see you there, Karen. Welcome, Karen Welsh. Versatility, that's right. Versatility. Oh, they will begin hovering and circling me around, Tracy, if I had some Nathan's fries on me right now. Awesome, Dawn. Do you want to go there now? It's a famous car wash. You gotta check it out. It's a New York. It's exactly, Blondie. Exactly. Couldn't have said it better myself. Oh, Duty Ron, you're way too kind, Duty Ron, with the super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. I gotta get you that mount. Duty Ron. I gotta give you this mount. Thank you so much for a super chat. Come on, Bill Murray. You gotta thank Duty Ron now. You miss your hometown? Well, guess what? Me and Duty Ron and Joey Brooklyn, we're always over here in New York. So if you miss New York, you can watch one of our broadcasts. And you can still be here through the power of the internet. And let me see. There is a way, I believe, I could get the notifications to reset, but it's not coming up now. Ooh. Thanks for the super chat there, Duty Ron. Yes, you need 1,000 subscribers to enable super chats. Yep, just subscribe. Awesome. As the sun goes down here, and I know Bill Murray's not coming on. I know, I'm getting very upset now. I thought I fixed that issue. I thought I fixed it. There's a way I could reset the notification, but it's not coming on. I don't know. It's really annoying me right now. But it's sunset time. It's 45 past the hour. Good to see you, Sass Marie. Everyone smash that like button. That's right. All right, donation. You really... a lot of people don't watch TV anymore, Blondie. A lot of people don't watch TV anymore. Oh, the golden hour. I think he is. Nibble. I gotta get him out. Whoa! NYC ferry not moving. Whoa. What we got going on here? We got something going on here. We might got a situation here. That boat is not moving. I heard YouTube's having major issues today. I heard about that. This is gorgeous. We gotta have an NYC ferry pass here in the foreground. You're more than welcome, Zoe. Zoe Bug, you're more than welcome. Just watch the sun go down from your kitchen windows. Nice. Yeah, no snow down here. No snow at all. All the snow has melted. Oh, there's a boat with a no wake thing. Okay. Good. The ferry is operating properly. It's just a boat with a no wake warning. Here comes the NYC ferry making its way out to the Rockaways. Exactly, dude. You're on 28 real folks. Exactly. You're glad you're not on that? Well, no, the ferry's moving again. There's a boat with a low wake warning. So yeah, one boat, the boat that's going out, he's going out to the Rockaways. He's booking it. But there's another boat going a little bit slower over here. And there's a barge up the way here with a low wake. Whoa, as the wind picks up. I know, almost halfway through March. I know, Norm. Almost halfway through March. Not sunset there yet. That's right, Tracy. No, not on YouTube. Not yet. Not yet. If I had a live view solo, I would be able to live stream with the drone, but not just yet. But soon, I know it's coming soon. I know they're gonna have connectivity for GoPro and yeah, any DJI products. They're gonna have some go with, you know, very soon for all that to do the live stream anyway. Thank you, Sassmeyer. Planning to get the new DJI. Nice. I want to get a drone, but I know I'm going to crash it. I know I'm going to crash it. My wife's like, oh, like my wife wanted to get me a drone for my birthday, right? And I'm like, no, don't get me your drone. I'm going to break it. I'm going to break it in like a week. The Midwest got a nice whack of snow this year. I tell ya. They already crashed. See, there you go. You already crashed too so far. I say, yeah, no. Minnesota. That's right. Oh, they're just a little 5 inch. There's a little 5 feet of snow there. It's all right. The kids can go to school. The kids can go to school. It's only a 5 feeter there. Yeah, you're in the Midwest too. Awesome. Yeah, just fly one on my computer. Exactly, Joe. I'll just fly a drone on my computer. Wow, the wind's really picking up. The wind is really picking up. It was the wind, exactly. Oh, it's just a little 5 feeter there. Oh, yeah, you know, the kids go to school. They love it. They love it, you know. I love people from Minnesota and Wisconsin. Those are like the nicest people in the world. It's like 45 degrees over here in New York. It's warm enough that I don't have gloves on, so that's how you know if it's cold or not. If I have gloves on, that's how you know it's cold. I know you don't speak like that. I know. That's my stereotypical accent, you know. Oh, yeah, you know. I love going up. Big shout out to Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Big shout out to Eau Claire, Wisconsin. It's 28 over there. Get warm out there in Germany. Get warm. Gotta have another city. Sorry, the Atlantic Highlands boat about to pass on its way to Pier 11. About to come into the shot right now. There it is. And as the sun goes down, 49 past the hour, coming up on 50 past the hour. Oh, look at that. Down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. Yeah, we got to ride the Atlantic Highlands boat. That boat flies, man. That's a fun ride. Takes you all the way out to a place near Gunningston Beach and Red Bank, New Jersey, and oh, we gotta take that ferry. But there goes the sun. I do need to learn some French. I need to learn some French. Le fromage. I'll see you later, Russell. Have a great night. Down goes the sun. Down goes the sun. Some kid asked on Fortnite if you're really an Australian. Awesome. Towing the kangaroo down. Sport. Towing the kangaroo down. Hey, it's a big pork here, this Central Park here. It's big there. It's big there, mate. Lots of wallers get stuck in there. Boy. Look at that. That came out cool. Right? Isn't that cool? A little Afterglow special now. I love doing stereotypical accents because, you know, I am a New Yorker, so born and bred here in Brooklyn. So I try to get all my generic stereotype accents down to a T. Oh, we got the moon. The moon is way high above me here. Isn't that a yummy sunset? Always fun, Hippo. Always fun. As I see the helicopter, I gotta remind myself, we still have our helicopter. We still have our helicopter engagement that we're gonna do again. We're gonna fly in a helicopter again with our feet hanging out the side of it. It is beautiful duty, Ron. Thanks for inviting the troops, Ron. Really appreciate it. Oh yeah, no, there's a few photographers here. Let's take a look at the photographers. Right, look at I love the color coming off the bridge, right? Got the color coming right off the bridge, a little bit of reflection. You get your little orange glow right there, and I'll show you some of the photographers that are here. We have a few photographers out here, people taking pictures. There's a whole line of people over here, right? Yeah, there you go. A whole line of people over there taking some pictures. He was born in Vermont. When you got here to Illinois, awesome. Yeah, you get when you live in an urban environment. Yeah, the colors are pretty awesome right now. It is gorgeous there, Abby. Oh, this is the magic of living here, Zoe. You know, like this is New York City. It's hard to imagine. This is New York. This is life in the city. Yes, I am an hour commute from Lower Manhattan, and yes, some people can't handle an hour commute from Lower Manhattan or Midtown. But this is the fruits of your labor. You get to come down to a place like this and enjoy sunsets and enjoy snowstorms, and and we're now far from Coney Island. So to my left-hand side here, this is the entrance to New York Harbor. So this is all the Atlantic Ocean here. And then if we keep on going here, we're looking towards the west right now. So we are looking west. But if we keep on going in this direction here, this is the lower New York Bay, and then around the ridge of Bay Ridge, you'll have your Statue of Liberty, and then Lower Manhattan would be right in this direction here. Nice. Thanks for sharing. Oh, Twitch. 10 minutes away from the Mississippi. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but Mississippi, you can find the beauty in that. Listen. City's not for everyone. City is not for everyone, but I'm about 8 miles away from Lower Manhattan. So, and tomorrow we're gonna have jet fighters on the live stream at around 11:45 in the morning. So get ready. I'll come on at like 11:40. I'll be positioned along the Hudson River. We'll be probably right by the World Trade Center, and we're gonna watch these two jet fighters do some. They're gonna do some kind of photo shoot for the jet fighters tomorrow. So. 11:45 in the morning Eastern time. And also don't forget, follow me on Instagram, because if I have nice warm hands, we will ride over the Manhattan Bridge and I will sing the Perfect Strangers theme. So get ready for that. Well, you know what, Maureen? That's what replay's for. For good times and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what replay's for. Am I broadcasting on Wednesday as well? I don't know what I'm doing on Wednesday just yet. I am working on Wednesday. That's what I mean. Yes. Right? Don't you miss that show? Me too. So what I do is I ride over the Manhattan Bridge, and I fire up the Instagram Live, and you get to ride over the bridge with me on the bike, and then on the way down, when we roll off the bridge, I sing the Perfect Strangers theme, because it's something nice and fun and good and wholesome, and a tradition that I need to keep going. I'm coming up on 4 years of live streaming. So in April, I'll be April or May. No, it'll be May. It will be May. In May, I'm officially 4 years live streaming. You might miss it due to the League of Champions League. Oh, that's right, Champions League is due. Yeah. Yes, I am on Instagram. Same name, Dutch Maz. What do I do for a living? I am a New York City tour guide. I give walking tours and bicycle tours over the Brooklyn Bridge and in Central Park. And I also give walking tours in Coney Island. Today I led 35 people from New Zealand around Central Park, half awake. But it was solely worth it. I was half awake too. Need to get a taxi and show us the cities. That's right. Yeah, well. I show you guys the whole city. We go all around the city. Yeah, find me on Instagram. Yeah, half awake. It was fantastic. Oh, awesome! To watch baby goats. Awesome. That's the power of YouTube. You can find anything on YouTube. And I would watch baby goats too. I would watch that live stream. Baby goats, I'm there. As the wind really picks up. The wind is really picking up. Look, the moon is way above the bridge. How can you not love baby goats? There it is! La luna bella. La luna bella. The one, the only, the giver of life, the giver of death. The one, the only. The moon. Right? How could you go? Baby goats by genetics are hysterical. Baby goats. You know what? Actually, you know what? Duty Ron. We got to go out to Governor's Island. We got to go out to Governor's Island. And we got to go play with the goats. Now we got to go out to Governor's Island. It's for free. Duty Run is for free. We go out to Governor's Island. We go play with goats. And I've been meaning to do that on a live stream. I would love for you and Joey Brooklyn to join me. And maybe even the wives. A lot of people don't even know there's a YouTube Live, Marine. YouTube Live is relatively new. It's only about 1.5 years old, 2 years old. It's definitely the premier live streaming app. Goat yoga, yes. Let's do it. All right, there you go, Ron. When it gets warm in May, Governor's Island opens up. So you heard that here first, folks. We're gonna be playing with baby goats. Me and Duty Ron and Joey Brooklyn. We're going to Governor's Island. We're going to Governor's Island. I would pay for Duty Ron's parking in Lower Manhattan for that. You heard it here first. Spend a day on Governor's Island. Doing some goat yoga. While enjoying a beverage. Yeah, we got some sirens here coming along. That's actually the sirens coming along the street level. Back over here. This is the Belt Parkway down here. Sirens to a New Yorker are we get so used to them. You'll totally super chat for a goat yoga stream? Okay. I gotta figure out where we have goat yoga here in New York City. Oh, he's going onto the highway. The ambulance is coming onto the highway. Wow, good kind of nice clouds over there. Coney Island might have been a really nice sunset over there. I just came here to see the goats. That's right. I don't know their chemistry there. Yes, we will meet the Tom Brady goat too. Yes, we will. I got to make sure he's on Governor's Island the weekend we go out there. Yes, New York wouldn't be New York without sirens. Exactly. Zoe, you ready for this, Zobug? I used to work for the production of Law and Order back in 2003. I worked in the production for it was like 11 months. Smash like. That's right, smash like. Jerry Orbach, nothing but class. I got to work with Jerry Orbach. Holy cow, nothing but class. They paid me. I'll give you my favorite job on Law and Order. You guys ready for this? My favorite job on Law and Order. They paid me $150 a night to sleep in a van in Central Park. and in 2003, that's a lot of money. They paid me $150 to sleep in a van. But I worked with Jerry Orbach and Eric Bogosian and oh my God, so many. Yeah, no, he's a class act. I'll never, that shoot that we had in Central Park. It was literally 4 a.m. that people had to call, and he showed up early with donuts and coffee for all of us who were there overnight. And absolutely, may he rest. Absolutely. Why did I have to sleep in a van? Because we had hundreds of thousands of dollars of equipment inside the van. Like we had, I'll tell you some of the things that were inside the van with me. I didn't have like cables or stuff. I had like like cameras, lenses. Good to see you, Anne Marie. Oh my God, just a lot of expensive, like light mixers. There were some light mixers. I wasn't comfortable because there was so much stuff in the van. Like I couldn't like lie out. I couldn't lie down. It was definitely an experience. As the traffic really built up. Yeah, no, you never leave film equipment unattended. But if you watch the beginning of this live stream, you can see some $80,000 lights still up on the street. I was sleeping upright. Yes, I must have drank about a gallon of coffee because then I had to be there for the next day. That was the whole thing. Like I slept in the van and I had to be there for the next day. And it was winter, so it was like 2 degrees. So it was snow everywhere and. So are you ready for this? Gretchen, are you ready, Gretchen? Okay, now I'm going to make Gretchen's day. Gretchen, are you a big Blue Bloods fan, Gretchen? Are you a big Blue Bloods fan? I hope you are. I hope you are. Right, an amazing view. Ah, the notification bells got the bell ends there. Good to see you there, Boozy Bag of Bell. All right, Gretchen. We are here. Oh, with these motorcycle people. Be quiet. Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, the home. This is the home of Blue Bloods. This is the home. I am not that far. I'm about a 10-minute walk from Police Commissioner Reagan's house. This is the neighborhood of Blue Bloods. The church that they use, you know, the one with Stacy Keach in it, that's the church I got baptized in. Good to see you, Billy D. Now, I haven't seen the episode, but evidently there's an episode of Blue Bloods where they crash a car through a fake storefront. That's my block. That's my block. And I'll show you the church. We'll walk up to the church right now. We'll get one last look here of the highway. But this is the Blue Bloods neighborhood. Good to see you there, Rose. Welcome. And notifications should have worked better because I did a reminder timer on this broadcast. But let's actually walk back up to the church. Yeah, always a walking tour. This is what we always get. It's what we always do on this channel. You can actually go back to some older broadcasts during Christmas time, and we went around to all the homes that are decorated up for Christmas here in Bay Ridge, and you'll see the Blue Bloods house in that walking tour. You will see the Police Commissioner Reagan's house, a.k.a. Tom Selleck, a.k.a. the best mustache around. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Dawn. No, I don't do the reminder through Streamlabs. I gotta set it up on the computer before I leave the house. So that's how I do it. I go to the live streaming option, the live streaming page on Creator Studio, and then I set up a reminder timer. Yeah, go look at the older ones. I do have a lot of videos. Tomorrow's live stream will be my 995th video here on YouTube. So, oh, you want to see some, Tracy? Do you want to see some over-the-top decorations? Because we do it to the upteenth here in Bay Ridge and here in Dyker Heights, Brooklyn. So, we actually did multiple tours around the neighborhood. So, and you could also see, if you want to see the Rockefeller Center Christmas lights, you can see that. We actually see the tree shut off. Good to see you, Catherine. You're homesick. Well, guess what? Through the power of the internet, Catherine, you are here. Welcome. Yeah, I have a lot of content, guys. I've been making videos for a while. So when people talk about that other app and all that most of you guys never even heard of, it's like, well, I've been that. Oh, absolutely, Billy D. Good to see you there, Miami Heat. Welcome. Always wanted to go to New York City. Well, you can come to New York City anytime you want. But if you can't make it, you can always watch my live streams. You can always make my live streams. So that's what we did, Zoe. We did a walking tour of Fifth Avenue of all the windows. And then we get to Rockefeller Center. and we see the lights in Rockefeller Center and Saks Fifth Avenue, and then we watch the Christmas tree shut off. I'll see you later, Avi. Sleep well out there in the great Netherlands. Everyone follow Avi219, a great broadcaster from the Netherlands. Let's make our way up to the church, and we'll call it a broadcast. He just hit the thumbs up. Awesome. Smash like. Is that part of my what, the Christmas lights? I can't give Christmas lights tours. Yeah, I got a lot of videos. I like doing these live streams because for me, what I do for work, this kind of keeps my brain kind of fresh. So how far is Duty Ron from me? He is on the Nassau-Queens border. So he's about, I don't know, say 15 miles? Maybe 15, 20 miles? So the thousandth video is going to be a surprise. I will be doing something special for my 1000th video. Yes, I will be. I will be doing something special for the 1000th video. Right, 20 miles, right? Yeah. He's right there. Duty Run ain't that far. Her surprise tour at Hog Fold. That sounds like a plan there, Boozy. Cliff diving, I wish. This is a really good cheesesteak place. If I didn't have dinner already, I would have gotten myself a cheesesteak. How far are the cool... how about the food places? It'll be cool if you... I have to do some more broadcasts eating food. I know you guys like doing that. We do sometimes we do food stuff, but I'll be doing some more food stuff in the future. Wait, wasn't that fun? Wasn't that fun, Norm? That was a real snowstorm last year. That was a real snowstorm. But we got to do... I know you guys want to see knishes and knishes and pizza. No, I can't do a mukbang. Hey, little puppy. Yeah, I can't do a mukbang. I can't eat that much. Snowstorm was something else last year. I wish we got one of those this year. No. When you get an original in Philadelphia, the gyro. The gyro is always good. All right. Cannoli. We know I could get cannolis across the street from my house. One of the best cannolis in the house. Hello. I don't know why he's... Do I know you? Oh, it's NYPD. When I see people,
I know.
I'm sorry. Good to see you, man. Doing good. we just ran to a polar bear. I get nervous when people honk horns at me. No, he's not a scope. Who the hell knows what periscope is? No, that's a polar bear. He's from the 6-0, representing the 6-0 precinct. That's a polar bear. We see him swimming in the ocean when it's 4 degrees outside. Nothing beats absolute... Oh my God, Boozy. I want to get some shepherd's pie or something like that. Get a shepherd's pie. Everyone follow Duty Run. He'll be on at 11 a.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. Eastern. You gonna be on tonight or tomorrow morning? Yeah, periscope like a submarine, exactly. We always get hungry on our live streams. We always end up talking about food. We always end up talking... PM, all right, PM. So everyone follow Duty Run tonight. He'll be on live at 11 o'clock PM. Give him a follow. Do me a favor. We always talk about food. This is how you call the police and the fire department. We're losing these all around the city, unfortunately. Okay, we're gonna end this across the street from the Blue Bloods Church. Or have you ever seen the movie St. Vincent, starring Bill Murray? This is the neighborhood of St. Vincent. I'll see you later, Blonde. Thanks for tuning on in. Sleep well. Oh, yeah. Isn't that cool? Those are coal boxes. We're losing those all around the city, unfortunately, because everyone has cell phones. But we still have a few, and the few that are around, there are people who basically paint them to make them look really cool, so we don't forget about them. If the coal box is there, it works. If the coal box is there, it works. So you see across the street, do you guys recognize that church? They should leave them. They should leave them, but once it happens, people like back into them and all stuff, or they do construction on the streets and they forget to put it back in. And again, in this day and age with cell phones. Yeah, there you go. Nice, Tracy. Vintage. So they use this building in the movie St. Vincent. It's a great movie starring Bill Murray. And Bill Murray drives drunk on this very street right here. Yeah, they get vandalized, exactly. And then next door we have the church. And this is for all you Blue Bloods fans. You was born in Brooklyn, awesome! Bill and Melissa. So, this is the church. This is the school and the auditorium. And then next door, if you've seen Blue Bloods, this is where Stacy Keach. This is usually the outside shot that they use in state. When they use the Stacy Keach scenes in Blue Bloods, they use this building right here. They actually also use the interior of this building. But usually you'll see the shot right here. They get the straight on shot. Fireside chats, welcome. So that's the shot you usually see in Blue Bloods. And then this is the church. They always use this church. They always use this church. When they get across the street, you probably recognize it a little bit better. But they come here literally 3 times a year to film. And if I just walk a 10 block walk up this way, I could get to his house. It's a beautiful church, 1925. It's the other St. Pat's. It's the other St. Pat's. Here, let me get across the street here, because I'm going to get some snacks and call this a broadcast. Let's get to his house. I don't have enough battery to get to his house. And plus, they don't light up his house very nice, so it's not really fun to see at night. But if you go to my replays, you can see his house. So here you recognize it a little bit better. There you go. You guys recognize that? That's the shot they usually get. They get the shot over there. We still have production lights set up over here. Look at this. We still have production lights set up because they were filming The Deuce here today, and they took over the whole church. They had the snack tent and everything. Knish to go with mustard. Now you're talking. So a lot of this just still very much breaking down here from today's production. This is what it's like living in Brooklyn, though. You always have another movie shoot, another TV shoot. Like, these are basically what they do with these here, these cherry pickers, is they put lights on them. And then these are the cables for the lights. And then we have some lights right down here. And there's somebody watching me, so. But here are some production lights. It's a big movie set. This whole place isn't real. It's a movie set. And there you have it. We have made our way all around the neighborhood. We have toured Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, the one and the only. No, I did not get married in a church. I did not get married in a church. No, me and my wife went downtown, spent $65, and went to our favorite Thai restaurant. And New York City pretzels are great. Oh yeah, no, you could. It's New York. If you could be cool and watch filming locations and whatnot. Thanks for subscribing, Fireside Chats. Always fun. You got married in a hotel, see, because you're classy. Grew up in Burbank. Oh, I could imagine. Yeah, Burbank. That's production central. I'm glad you finished your shift there, Wibbs, on the tube. I love doing these live broadcasts. Seeing the community come together here, seeing everyone enjoying themselves, seeing everyone have a good time is what makes me want to do more of these productions. And thank you so much, Ron. Everyone follow Duty Ron. Everyone follow Nabul. There's so many great people in the room here who broadcast. I have a DJ's voice. Yes, I do. I will be bringing back a fake radio station called WMAZZ Rebel Radio. The only station that you control through the power of the internet. But check out my replays. If you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because I kind of go on it regularly. I don't go on on the normal times. Tomorrow, though, we're going to watch some jet fighters fly over the Hudson River, right by the World Trade Center. So we'll be along the waterfront at 11:45-ish tomorrow morning. But tonight at 11 o'clock, Duty Ron's going to come on. So you want to give Duty Ron a follow, because he's going to come on with some discussion and some chat, which is always good. Like I said, truly a resource. Truly, like these old lamps. This is my old park. This is my old park. But from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn. Thank you so much there, Ron. From JJ Cardi Playground. This is Dutch Moss signing off. Have a fantastic New York day, whether you live here or not. Hug your loved ones, cherish your moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash, wherever you are. I'll see you guys soon, folks. Bye-bye. You're more than welcome, guys. More than welcome, Tracy. Ron, thanks for bringing the troops. Maureen, have a great night. All the new subscribers, welcome. More exciting adventures to come. Look, it's Giovanna de Verrazano. Hey, guys, that's my bridge. I'll see you guys soon, folks. Bye-bye.